Wait. Yeah, recording will be start. So I'm going to share my screen first. Then very easy to understand. Very simple programming. We can say that the prologue is very simple. Don't worry. Okay. And same prologue programming, whatever you study in the prologue, same thing we can study in the classroom, like first order logic, propositional logic, and knowledge based agent. So these all are the part of the knowledge based agent. Okay, so that is the combination of fact, collection of rule, that is called the knowledge based agent. Okay, so knowledge based agent can take a decision on the based upon these things. Okay, the facts and rule and relationship. Okay, so I hope. Okay, board is visible. No? That is a blackboard. Don't worry. It is visible. Yeah, please anyone reply. Then I can start the session. Yeah, thank you. So now see, when we discuss about the prologue, when we discuss about the prologue, then we discuss about fact, then discuss about the rule and queries. Okay, queries. Okay, these things we are going to discuss about. Then what is the fact? So that is designed by human. Okay, we can design a human, and we can also design human. And this one is the asked, the question asked for machine. Okay, so that is a concept. So we can design a fact, we can design a fact, we can design a rule, then we perform the query on the fact and the rules, and we can get the output in the form of yes or no, sorry, true, or you can say it as a no or false. Okay, the machine will be response. This is logically correct or not. This is logically right or wrong. Just simple. Okay. So now, so what we have to do? So for already we are discussing about. So here we can create a. That means I'm going to creating a fact and rule. So what we have to do? We have to write a relation. We have to write a relation, and inside relation we have to write a object 1 comma object 2 comma like that one, and after closing this bracket we have to put semi dot, that means full stop. That full stop indicate that the end of the prologue programming. So now understand, first we have to write the relation. First I have to write the relation. Suppose one taker, suppose my name is suppose now see, cat is wild element. Okay, so now here, so what is the, what I'm going to express? So I here the animal, I am going to create a relation. Animal, I am going to create a relation, and the object is cat as a cat. So whenever I can put in the query, I am going to write animal cat, so it produce yes. Suppose I am writing animal dog, it produce false, because it does not recognize the dog, because we can already declare only cat. Okay, if by cat is available, then you can produce animal, or we can create a relation wild. So we can have a two types, we can create a wild relation, or we can create a animal. Both have an option. So that is up to you, that is user, what he define a relation like a wild or animal, and we can based upon this one can find out the query. Okay, so first is relation and object. Now here the point is that always whatever you write in relation is a lower character, lower order, lower, that means not be like a relation. Okay, so relation should be always animal, not this one. Okay, so it will always lower order, and object is also in lower order, lower case, that means cat, not this one, sorry, this is a small cat, not this one is the cat. This is a wrong. Suppose you are writing a cat, this is the not a relation. because we can write a first letter as a uppercase that is taken as a variable. So we're going to study next. Okay, so what we have to do, basically we have to write a relation first. After that we have to start the bracket. Inside bracket we have to write object 1, object 2, and for differentiate the object we have to produce the comma, so we can understand. And name of properties and relationship always begin with the lower character, lower letters. Okay, and relationship always appear at the first, not the object first. Relationship in a Prolog programming, relationship always appear as a first. Okay, and the end of this line is the dot. Okay, so this thing, suppose I want to write a lower character, it may be digit also, so we can write a object digit also. Suppose I am writing anything, suppose I am writing a book, and here writing 112, so it is okay, no problem. So object can be digit also. Okay, so now see, suppose I'm going to define one by one, I can show you. Yeah, please reply anyone. This small window is visible. Swift prologue, is it visible? Okay, thank you. Now see, so first I am going to show you relationship and object, all the things. Thank you, Sagar. Okay, now Hiren, thank you. So I am going to write a file. Suppose I am going to increase this size. So this programming is very old. Okay, so no one going to ask. But if you're working with the AI system, then maybe it can be useful. Okay, so here I am going to write a new file section. Click and new. So now when new will be one, so I'm going to write tc2 dot pl. PL is the extension file for the prologue. So I'm writing tc2 file name dot pl. Okay, and save. So it will be automatically open this one. Now see. So don't be confused. This is the compiler where we can perform the query. Okay, here we can perform the query. Wait, just here you can perform the query, and that side we can perform the. Wait. Is it possible to take a snipping or not? Okay, so this snipping is visible to you. Yeah, please anyone reply. This is visible. Snipping, like snipping and sketch is visible. Window is visible. Okay, yeah. Thank you. So now see. Huh. So wait, I have to change the size. This one is very important. Now see. So this is the compiler where we can perform the query. Okay. So this one where we have to perform the query. Sorry, here we have to perform the query. So don't be confused. And this one, this part, this is the where this is a notepad. We can say that the prologue notepad where we have to write the fact, or we can say that rule. Here we have to write the fact or rule. Okay. So here we have to perform the fact and rule. Okay. So what we have defined? So I am defining here like animal, like this one. Animal equal to cat. Okay, and full stop. So here I am defining food. Food, that means bread. I am defining bread and stop it. That person, I am defining a relation fact, that is a rule. So I am defining the fact person. So this is the MW. Okay. So now here this one is the stop. Then here you have to perform. So here we have to go for the compiler section, and here we have to go for the 1-3 scroll windows coming side, and then we have to perform compilation. And here we have to write the query. So here, how to write a query? Animal. Again, the animal. So this animal, now see. Huh. So this animal, sorry. Okay. So this animal should be same as a here. Okay. This animal should be same. This animal should be same here. What is this? Is not a black. Here need to be more highlight. Okay, this animal should be same. So animal. Okay, and here suppose I am writing cat and dot again. So it press enter. So it give true. That means your compiler will organize cat is a animal. Suppose I am writing here animal. Suppose I am writing a dog. Okay, and press enter. So it gives false. So it's wrong. So same thing I'm going to perform. Okay, now where is the yes, this one and this one. Now see. So this one now see, this is a tc2.pl. So I'm going to write the code here. So I'm writing food. Food inside I'm going to write bread and close this one and dot. Okay, now press enter. Suppose I am defining father relation, and inside father I'm going to write too many objects. So I'm going to write suppose money, comma, Ankit. Okay, these are the father. Okay, and press enter. Now this one. So here I am going to write a play. This is the fact, and here I am going to write a cricket, comma, football, comma, hockey, and close this one, and now this one. Now see here, after this one writing, I'm going to compile and buffer. Okay, and this is okay. Okay, so now see here. So here, what I'm going to write. So here I'm going to write a play. Play inside that CRI cricket and close this one and dot again. So now see, it will be no play cricket, but it will be the false because here we can define three parameters: cricket, football, and hockey. So it cannot decide on one because that is only. So now see again, I'm going to define play cricket, comma football, comma hockey, and it gives true. Okay. So how many parameters you can define it gives true. Okay. Otherwise, go to unknown procedure because we can define only one object. Because but in a fact and rule we can define three objects. So we can define all the things. Okay. Now see here again I'm going to write food, and food I'm going to write milk and close and dot. It will be so false. Now see, because it cannot recognize the food, it recognize the food, so it will be match. Come here. Now see. Now see. Wait. I'm going to take a snap first again. So this is a visible. Now see. This one. Suppose I am writing food here. This food I am going to write here. So it comes here inside food here. So it will match food, it will match food. Then again it will be start reading inside the bracket. This is the milk, this is the bread. So this is not match, so it will give false. Okay. Is it clear? Anyone doubt how prolog will be work? How can define rules, all the things? And how can execute, how can store? Okay. So this is not, I think this is a very easy programming. Okay, so these things are to do, and one thing I'm going to discuss now, implication program. Okay, so whatever study in propositional logic we can apply in here also, because inference, symmetric, transitive relationship, all we can define here, and we can produce the output. So machine will perceive this is the inference or not. Okay, this is a universal truth or not. So these things all are defined. Okay, so one by one I'm going to listen. So up to this one, this is a clear. So point is that always declare relation first, than object, and relation and object always just start with the lower character, and the line should be end with the dot. Okay, that is a one important point. And object can also define with the digit number. Okay, and this is up to this one. So that is enough. Okay, so now next we are going to discuss about some inference, conditional true. So if this is true, then this is true. If this is false, then this is false. Okay, so these things I'm going to discuss. Okay, now, so what is visible? Whatever I can display here, that is visible because my entire screen is share, entire window. So please at least one. Yeah, thank you, Yash. Okay. Now, see. So now, conditional true. So when you're talking about conditional true, conditional true, that means this one. This one we are talking about. If this, then this one. Okay. Now see here. But in prolog programming, we cannot write this one. For this symbol, how we can replace? So that is very important. Okay. That is called the next symbol. So this symbol will replace with double dot with dash. So this symbol is called as a next symbol. Neck symbol. Okay, so don't be confused. And this is the English meaning if. So double dot, that means dot, and this single is called the neck symbol, and this is the meaning P. Suppose I'm writing this one P, that's this one. If P, that means if P, if P, that is the meaning of if P. Okay, after that means if P implied. So now if then, so I'm going to write if P implies. So left hand side symbol, suppose I'm writing like this one and this one. So this one is the left hand side is called as a head, and this right hand side is called as a body. Okay, head and body, and this is called as a neck symbol. That is meaning of if P. Okay, than this one. Now inside that one, what we are going to use, suppose to you have to use the different clause. So we can study in conjunction, in the previous, in the last theory class, conjunction and disjunction. Okay, so already told you these are interrelated. Disjunction. So conjunction, that means intersection, and this is the union. But here we can represent conjunction is a comma, is comma, that means conjunction, intersection, and disjunction, that means the union can be represented as a semicolon. Union, that means disjunction, can be represented as semicolon. Now see, suppose I am going to write P, this next symbol, that means if P, then I'm going to write Q, and I'm going to write this one, and going to write this R, and after this one I'm putting dash. That means if P then Q is implied if P then Q, and we have to this both combined, and we have to take this one union with R, this junction. Okay, so suppose here getting true and here getting false, the output gives true. समझ में आया आप लोग को? या एनीवन प्लीज रिप्लाई, ये समझ में आया आपको कॉन्सेप्ट? Okay, so this one. So the machine will be understand this language. So here in P, we can define some sentence. Then what is the meaning of sentence? Already told you, not an English meaning of sentence. We can define in the sentence in the form of fact and rule. So I can define anything in the place of P. And for understanding purpose, we can reading with the symbol P, Q, R, and S. Okay. So don't be confused all the things. Okay. So suppose this one is also right like this one. If P, so then Q, and if P, then R. Now this is a symbol ना, because the union जब ये हो सकता है तो ये भी हो सकता है. So that is the meaning. So we can write one line or we can write a different two lines. So these are the things. Okay. So it is possible. So now see, suppose I can define anything, whatever you want to define, and then put the relation. Suppose I am writing, suppose I am hungry. I am hungry, then eat banana. So now here हमने क्या डिफाइन किया कि मैंने जो हंग्री है वो कब होगा, हंग्री कौन होगा, मैं, तो एनी ऑब्जेक्ट सपोज पंकज द हंग्री, देन इफ दिस इज द हंग्री देन व्हाट, देन इट बनाना. इज इट क्लियर कैसे मैंने इसको लिखा? हेलो, yeah, anyone please reply, is it clear? Suppose I am hungry then eat banana, so how can create this one? I am hungry then eat banana. So hungry is a relation, so I am put first hungry, the con hungry, that is required object, so Pankaj, my name is a Pankaj, so I can use I in the place of I am going to use Pankaj. And then if P, this is the hungry, then what if it what it eat, so eat bread, it can take milk, anything. Is it clear? Okay, Sagar, only one people can answer out of 12. Okay, thank you. So these things we are going to do. Same, whatever. Suppose someone like dancing. So someone suppose he told that I feel happy when I am dancing. Okay, so it will be, so we can define happy, the person name, and if then dancing, then who person name. These things we can define. Okay, so these things are we can follow. These are called the conceptual. Is it clear? Oh, tired. So this is the up to where we can study all the things. Then you can study variables, how can access the variable. Okay, and then we can go for the family tree, then how can establish the relationship, all the things. So for today this is the enough for you. So Vivek, today's Vivek is present, so you can take attendance and you can send me. Okay, and if you have any doubt then you can ask me. Okay. Okay, you can leave around 10:30, not right now. Okay.